I'm Danny.
And I'm Christina.
And we're Happily Ever After.
Come with us to Peach Park in Clanton, Alabama.
And here we are at Peach Park. Here we see Peach Park Farm. This is outside of the restrooms. This is outside looking in. And just a neat place. Oh. Fried green tomatoes. And then
so I got the barbecue loaded fries. I want a chicken finger plate with the loaded potato casserole and the deviled egg potato salad. Alright, we are eating inside because it's really hot. What did you get?
I got chicken fingers, fried green tomatoes, and onion rings. So.
And I got loaded potato casserole, deviled egg salad, or deviled egg potato salad, and chicken fingers. And then they have a homemade white sauce, and I got ranch too. So I have two deals, as usual. So what you think?
Let's go. Chicken then. Go.
Well, onion rings are onion rings.
Yeah.
Do you want to try your fried green tomato?
With no cheese.
Huh?
With no cheese. Good. They're breaded, not battered. But onion rings are battered, not breaded. So,
well, there you go.
Very good.
So I've had this before, the last time we came. And I remembered when we were in line that I did not like the macaroni and cheese last time. Which I could have given it a second try.
It was smoke flavored.
It had too much smokiness. Like it was smoky tasting. And if we do go out in the gift shop and buy any like produce, we could, I guess, take it to the motel with us.
Yeah. As long as they have a refrigerator.
I'm sure they do.
I hope so.
I mean, that's just like a good homemade potato salad. It's a little sweet for my taste, but it's good. Chicken fingers. It's going to be just like yours.
Right.
But I did want to try this because this is like their vegetable of the day, and it's loaded potato casserole, and it looks really good.
It's good.
She just got two sides of that. That is, I mean, I know you're not going to try it.
No.
But that is probably the best potato casserole. I mean, that makes Cracker Barrel look like mush.
Huh.
It's like really, it's got pieces of potato in it, bacon bits. It looks like some chives. Got cheese on top, probably sour cream, and maybe a little ranch.
Well, good.
That is really good.
Good deal. Well, we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna look
Let me try the homemade white sauce. I think I tried it last time, and I may not have liked it either.
I didn't look white.
No, it's actually pretty good. It's kind of like a really thin comeback sauce.
Right.
So far, so good.
All right. Well, we're going to check out the produce and the pies and all that here a little bit after we eat. So anyway, you really like the potato casserole?
Yes, it's very good. I would highly recommend. And I really like the white sauce. It's a little smoky, but I have actually preferred it over the ranch. So.
And I think mine was like, because we're on separate orders today, but mine was like $17.99, $89, something like that. And that's with a drink. two sides, and it was big
I mean,
plate.
that's like
Big plate.
that's 2 big scoops of the
Yeah.
potato casserole.
Big plate.
And usually fried green tomatoes or something like that upcharged too, or
Yeah.
onion ring charge. So
it's very good deal, and we're talking about maybe getting some ice cream.
and it's
over
really
here 'cause we
crowded.
got
I mean,
time to
everybody's
kill.
catching on to the barbecue part, I think.
You'll see outside, like, I guess what makes Peach Park so cool, they've got a playground out there for kids, got a little forest you can get your picture made on. They've even got cornhole games, lots of outdoor seatings, but it's kind of warm today. So don't really want to go outside.
So we'll give you a pick of our ice cream in a little bit.
So they got like a freezer of pre-packaged stuff, I guess, if you want to grab and go. Here's different pieces of candies and breads and all that good stuff. Cookies. There's their cobblers. And they've got more peaches in the back. All right. So I went up there and got us some cream, as my grandmother would call it. And you said you think it's...
It says homemade.
It says homemade.
I think it is.
And you got peach cheesecake.
Yes. And I wanted to get cantaloupe, but you said you wouldn't try it. And then if I didn't like it, now they stuck me.
I just look.
I had this last time. I think it's only fitting if you're here in Clanton, you get peach.
Well, I got some pies to go to carry home with us, or whatever happens to us. Try a bite of mine.
I don't want that. I want the Snickers.
Well, Snickers probably on the bottom, so there.
Well, I don't want to contaminate with peach either. How can you tell? Is the Snickers chocolate looking?
I don't think so. They probably just grind up Snickers in vanilla. Is that Snickers?
Yeah, but it just tastes like vanilla.
Vanilla with the Snickers.
Let me flip it around.
I won't try your peach where
I
I get it back.
weird.
I'm going to get some of the melted over here on the side.
But you got to get the pieces of the cheesecake piece.
No, it's got some in it. That's refreshing. It's very good. Very good. All right. I think that Snickers on top. I don't know. Hard to tell the difference. There's some butter pecan in there somewhere. I'm just going to dig in and we're just going to have a conglomeration. That's better, but they're both good. All right. So we're going to enjoy this and go look at some produce. So we got 2 pies, 1 apple and 1 peach. I like the fact that they wrote A on top, so apple is on top. That way you don't bite in expecting, well, one thing and get another. And there's what they look like. So those will be great. So we saw it was established in '84, you said?
Uh-huh.
So I was younger then. You were really young.
Uh-huh.
Peaches and good. But,
The t-shirt.
Well, there it is. You want one?
I like the hats better than the shirts. I just don't wear a lot of t-shirts, really.
Got some cute little souvenirs here. And then, of course, they got, now, what's in there? That's ice cream, fried pies, cobbler. Yeah, fruit, that's line too.
Yeah, and then there's the fruit bars.
Okay.
That's cobblers and stuff right now.
And then over here.
Hang on, over here.
I'm following you.
Good.
There's 2025 t-shirts.
Oh, that's the Chilton County Peach Festival t-shirt. I do like the little truck logo, though. That's cute.
Them mugs.
I like their mugs. Don't sling your ties all over. Oh, I like the colors on that hat.
Yeah, it is pretty
I
colors.
like the colors on that hat.
I've just got like 500 hats. I'm about to sneeze.
Bless you. That was
Ah,
huh. There's hellos.
but here's some of their, got ciders. There's Scuppernong cider. Apple cider. Peach, strawberry. Looks like old turn of the 1900s medicine show stuff. Good health. Got tomatoes and watermelons, honey.
Blueberries.
You want some blueberries?
Chilton County blueberries. Peaches.
And of course, peaches. You get a half a bushel for 50
We
bucks.
should be getting
$2.99 per
peaches.
pound. Huh?
We should be getting some peaches. I wonder if they have those that were, what were they called on that sign? Clear?
Clear seed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
My leaves blowing off.
There's fig preserves. Peach
I'm
butter.
squinting to not have to get my glasses.
You
out.
missed it.
I heard it.
There's tomato salsa. Bacon me happy salsa. And I guess hot sauces. There's peanut butter.
Peanut what?
Butter.
No. Butter. There's, see that letter at the R?
And it's double honey peanut butter.
Huh.
There's banana nut.
I bought some of like that or something years ago that's still in the cabinet that you've not eaten.
Yeah, I just... Jif makes the best peanut butter. Anyway, they've got some grain bangs. You want to go in there? In the gift shop? Or are you just looking?
Just looking at the clothes and shoes.
Staring out the window, or through the window at the jewelry. There's some shoes. You got soup mixes.
There's Chilton honey.
Yeah. Bananas. Chilton Bee Company. I'm going to look at this produce over here.
I'm going to sniff the soap.
All right. They got all kinds of produce. And I'm sure it's fresh. Here's some popcorn. It's fried peanuts. And all of that good stuff. So they got a little bit of everything here. And it's just a neat atmosphere. Now, it has calmed down a little bit. It was very crowded earlier. All right, what you think?
That little bear's cute.
Little bear's cute. If you want the little bear, get the bear.
I don't think he's for sale. I only see one of them.
Smells good over here in the corner.
I know. I'm trying to figure out which smell that is.
Probably these Old Spice
I think it's
candles.
this one.
I think it's Old Spice candles.
Old Spice.
Right there. That blue one.
Oh, I thought that.
See if that ain't it.
I just about ate it.
Yeah, that's why it smells good over here.
Chilton County. I'm afraid to touch the candles. Oh, that smells good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's black cherry almond mushroom almond
macaroon. Yeah.
I like the smell of lemon.
Limoncello.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Smells like vanilla to me. With a hint of lemon.
See, See, I don't think this little bear is for sale. Well, maybe he is.
$5.79 for a little bear. How much is a non-bear right there? $11.99. And Big Papa, well, that's next to Big Papa, is $19. And the raw unfiltered local honey, $35
Which
for
that's just be medicinal, I think. My nose is itching from all the
32
candle sniffing.
ounces. All right, well,
There's
we're gonna.
lotion.
Oh, you want some lotion? We're gonna look around a little bit, and then we'll close out from Peach Park in
Oh, look at that little sign.
Clanton, Alabama. Hooray, summer! There you go. So it was very neat. Always is. This is a great stop. We were talking during lunch. Reckon how many people are either coming back from the beach or headed down to the beach.
Well, the ones that are sunburnt are coming back, and the ones that are not are headed down.
I mean, the food, very good for, the price and the convenience. I mean, you just walk in, and we didn't have to wait anytime.
And I don't know how much you were able to record, but they have several meat. Like they had the chicken fingers, they had the half-smoked chicken, which next time I think I might get that with that white sauce. And we did see a faux pas. Somebody.
Oh.
So they had the squirt bottles of like the different barbecue sauces and white sauce and stuff. And somebody had bogarted the whole white sauce and put it on their table instead of squirting it in a little cup. Don't be that person.
Yeah.
All right.
And it was, and it wasn't just at a table. It was a table as far away from the condiment table as you could get.
I'll be honest, I was going to take it back. That's how concerned about it I was. But I noticed they had two of everything, and there was a white sauce over there. But if it had been only one, I would have taken it back.
And you didn't want people to think you were the one.
And I did not want them to think I was the one that took it to the table.
Because the mayonnaise in it or whatever is going to go rank, and somebody's going to get sick from it anyway. Hopefully they'll catch it. But
well, none of it was refrigerated. It was all sitting out.
Are you serious? You don't have to refrigerate white sauce?
Well, remember that our mayonnaise experience from, remember the Duke's mayonnaise where I wouldn't eat it, and I looked on it and it said, does not need refrigeration. They probably use that to do it.
I remember some story in elementary school.
Mayonnaise will kill you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Like potato salad. Somebody's eating potato salad at a family reunion or something.
Mayonnaise will kill you, but that's why they've now made mayonnaise. It's got additives in there.
Okay.
Or probably something that keeps it from...
RFK,
so you can keep it at room temperature. But anyway, but they had smoked chicken. They had barbecue.
The barbecue fries look good, too.
They had barbecue fries, but you would have got barbecue on fries. So you wouldn't have got any of the toppings.
Right, but...
And then they had smoked pork tenderloin was today's the special meat. And then they had some other kind of meat.
I don't know, they had baked beans, too.
They had ribs.
So hopefully we got all that, and when I was flashing the menu, but... a lot to choose from.
You were flashing the menu.
Well, I was flashing gang signs at the menu. Like, word, Crips Bloods. But you walk in, you just tell them what you want. You pay for it. It's all right there. They have a drink service, so once you get a drink, you can get a refill.
They have the sauces sitting out so you can see them and get what you want.
Disposable fork spoons. They had salt, pepper, and napkins on the table, which was nice. And look, if it's crowded in there, you can eat outside, but good night. We have a black car.
It's hot.
Look at the temperature it says outside, 117 degrees.
It's hot in here.
But it's 93 at home.
It's so hot you can smell the asphalt. You know how when it's so hot you can smell the asphalt? Like the smell, like when they're pouring asphalt.
Oh, yeah.
When you're dry, like it's so hot that I guess it's re-liquefying it or something. But anyway,
gift shop if you want to go in there. All kinds of trinkets.
I don't get to look as much as I want to because he's rushing. He takes his time until it comes to looking at something I might want to buy.
Ice cream good.
But they had, they've got ice cream. They've got cobbler and fried pies. They've got a fruit bar, which was neat. Fresh fruit. Right now, tomatoes and peaches are in season and blueberries, so they've got all of those things. It's a neat stop. It's a little, I thought it had been here longer, though, but we hadn't started coming to recently. So.
Yeah, it's a good place to stretch your legs. They have nice bathrooms. I mean, it's just a great place, and it's about halfway between our house and the beach, you know, so it's a good halfway spot.
There's a big outdoor play area too, so it's good. Like if you had little kids cooped up in the car, and then you can kind of let them get out and let them stretch their legs and run around for a minute. They've got like a little walking trail. They've got like cornhole horses, porch swings, Adirondacks. I mean, you could just sit there and people watch. I'm sure because there's probably people watching us right now.
Probably so. Like, what are they doing?
But we thought about doing some produce, but we may stop by on the way back.
We may grab it on the way home.
There's another one of those little bears on that counter right there.
$5.79 for a little bitty 1 ounce or 2 ounce.
I know, and I wouldn't want to eat the honey. I just think
you can buy bears at supermarkets that are cheaper. They're not local grown honey, but
well, you got to support the local economy and the local bees.
Yeah, the only thing I was going to say about all of it is, my goodness, produce has gone up. I mean, the watermelons were.
Which he thinks the prices of stuff is still from the Great Depression. So
no, I didn't live in the Great Depression, but $11.99 or $12.99 for a watermelon. I mean, they're supposed to be like $4.99, $5.99. That's what I remember paying for watermelons.
I'm just kidding. That's what everybody says about everything, and that makes no sense for stuff that's.
No, we could get political, and I could tell you why prices have gone up, but I'm not going to.
Yes, let's not.
But it hasn't happened in the last year.
And I bit a big chunk out of the inside of my lip while we were eating ice cream of all things, and so I keep putting my tongue there, and I look like I got a big chaw in.
It had lots of bits of cheesecake in it, though.
It did.
I mean, it was good. But anyway, stop at Peach Park and enjoy it. There are other places around, you know, too. We've been to one of those before, but there's just.
And we may stop at that one on the way home.
We may do it just to compare.
They don't have as good of a restaurant. They would for me, because what are you doing?
Trying to prop that up there. Go ahead.
They do for me because I like sandwiches, but he doesn't like sandwiches. And so, I mean, they have stuff he would eat, but it's not going to be as rib sticking as barbecue.
But it's been a while. The last time we were with my mother, who my father was driving, we had a handicap sticker on the car, and there was
a man on the phone walking to the parking lot, and he had kind of stopped for a second.
And she was motioning to get out of the way, so we were kind of like
walking around with our heads down. But
so that's the last we remember of that place. We may stop by there, if not this trip, sometime soon. But check out Peach Park,
Clanton, Alabama. It's a winner.
You know, go
you
to
spend a minute there.
Hey, while you're on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. Go to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like us, follow us, whatever you call it. And
give us a thumbs up if you want me to get a hat or t-shirt next time we're here. Thumbs ups.
Yeah. So anyway, hey, we found our happily ever after.
Now you go find yours.